Efforts to grow the local football talent pool are being kicked into higher gear as part of the national Unleash the Roar project. A key part of the program expansion is the setting up of more school football academies. Players can also look forward to more overseas training stints, as well as scholarship opportunities.
Lutfi Safaikish fell in love with football when he was just 6, and his passion has bloomed ever since. His goal one day, to represent Singapore on the world stage.
That's like the biggest achievement you can get, and also I just want to feel like I'm part of something and feel like I can be a role model to people.
At 14, he's got the ball rolling. He's among 20 players who were chosen to attend a month-long training stint in Spain last year under the Unleash the Roar project.
It's a good experience because we get to learn a different football culture, like get to learn the tempo of the game, different tactics, and also like the culture over there, like the environment, the weather.
There are now 12 school football academies across Singapore, including 2 dedicated for girls.
I haven't had a lot of opportunities to play football as an official team since young. I've always enjoyed playing football because my brother used to play, and I was inspired when he said it was very fun. So I gave it a go, and it was like way more fun than I thought.
We want to groom the footballers for the future, actually. Yeah, so let's see how many of these players can make it to the national age group. Maybe under 15s, national under 16, 17, 18, and maybe they can make it to the national team, the A team. So I think this is a long-term project.
Culture, Community and Youth Minister Edwin Tong says plans are underway to have more such academies.
These SFAs, together with the Singapore Sports School, the Active SG Football Academy, as well as all private clubs and academies in Singapore, they provide a broad base of participation for us to identify suitable talent. And this will be our foundational base. We will put in place a national framework to systematically select and develop the best players from this broad base.
There will soon also be a scholarship program to better support promising talent.
They will come back with academic qualifications that will allow them to continue future studies at the tertiary level in Singapore or overseas, even as they train and compete with the best amongst the overseas talents.
Local scholarships will also be available for eligible footballers who choose to enroll in the Singapore Sports School.
It's been asked in Parliament if there's a possibility for young, talented male footballers to have their national service enlistment delayed. Now, here's the response.
You can consider early enlistment. I think that's within our control and within most of the athletes' control. But in terms of deferring national service or going in later, then these are broader questions that need to also engage other considerations. We have found actually in our own experience, and we have collected several data points, not just for footballers, but athletes as a whole, that typically an early enlistment, where available, is preferable to the athlete's development.
And here's a quick look now at other sporting plans. A national registry for exercise professionals will be gradually rolled out from next month. Those registered will need to be certified in the relevant sport, on top of first aid and ethics. Government agencies such as Sport SG and People's Association will only hire exercise and fitness coaches accredited under this registry from April next year. Parents looking to enroll their children in sporting activities can soon get extra Active SG credits worth $100 to do so. The credits are for eligible children aged 4 to 12 and can be used to offset programs or cover entry fees into facilities like swimming pools. Now, plans to make sporting facilities more accessible for persons with disabilities and seniors are underway. One aim is to make all Active SG gyms inclusive by 2026 and provide more opportunities for this group to stay active through sports. Alif Amshah reports.
Prepare yourself for a jump. Ready? And go.
Jeremy jumps higher and runs faster than ever before. The 20-year-old lives with autism, but it's his passion for track and field that defines who he is today.
Like throwing and running and long jump on the training at correct lane, in the correct lane.
Run in the correct lane, is it? Yes. Before that, he doesn't understand and then doesn't know that he needs to run on the it's a right lane, so he usually will zigzag.
These improvements are partly because of the Para Sport Academy launched a year ago. More than 200 people like Jeremy have joined since then across the 10 sports it offers. Para swimming is the most popular.
We have increased the number of swimming programs, as well as we have plans to roll out more sessions across the more locations. We also are building our coaching pool to better support the more popular programs. And at the same time, we have plans to engage stakeholders in the next few months to raise awareness of what we have to offer.
But this also means more sporting facilities will have to be disability and senior friendly too. Today, 6 active SG sports centres have swimming pools with wheelchair ramps, while 8 active SG gyms feature PWD and senior friendly equipment.
Easy access to sporting facilities will help us adopt sports as our way of life, and we have been pursuing this through the Sports Facilities Master Plan, SFMP. The Master Plan is a multi-year effort to refresh infrastructure, increase residents' accessibility to sports facilities, and encourage social mixing. We will ensure that our rejuvenated and new facilities cater to seniors and persons with disabilities.
Mr. Chua also says there will be more community spaces for people to enjoy.
One example is Bukit Canberra, an integrated sport and community hub here in the north of Singapore. It now features an indoor sports hall and a hawker centre, but soon visitors can also expect a gym, swimming pools and a polyclinic.
Residents living in the West can also look forward to a brand new sporting facility, set to open in the first half of this year. The Sport Village at Jurong Town will boast a full-sized hockey field, as well as sheltered futsal courts. The Delta and Choa Chu Kang sports centres will also reopen soon, once upgrading works are completed.
And that's news tonight. Thank you for watching.